Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am sporadic coming on, so I'm unpredictable, and so most do not know that I'm going to be on until I suddenly appear. So I'm going to give a few moments for hopefully a few will jump on here. And I know that there's a lot of other live streams going on right now. And being that there's a lot of other live streams, a lot of people will not see me until it goes into replay, which is perfectly fine too. So I'm trying to come on around noon every day or shortly thereafter if I can. And so I'm going to go share this out and then I will be right back with you. So welcome, welcome, whoever happens to come in. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you being here. So let me see here. I'm going to go find me wherever I'm at. Let me see here. It says Grandma's Porch, which if you look over where the windows are, that is Grandma's porch there. So please share this out if you're on here. I would love for you to share this out if you can. So let me put this on. And I'm just sharing it out. I have 2 Facebook pages, and one is a personal page, and one is a public page. And both have a lot of friends on there. Let me see, live stream, and one more place here. Let's see. Okay, live stream. And like I said, I never know when I'm going to come on, but I am trying to come on most days now if I can. Got it. Good morning or good afternoon. Hey, quite a few. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Greg Monterrato, Gavin, music. Welcome. You have been with me since I started my channel, music. Thank you. Jules, welcome. Gavin, Dutch Off Grid Homesteading. You're welcome to come up. Would love to have you. Irigija, I can't pronounce it. You'll have to come up and pronounce it for me. And let me go up here a little bit. And I don't want to miss anybody. Jill, Sydney, Bro Mel TV. Thank you. I'm surprised anyone is coming up here because I am. Hey, Norgus, where's your camera?
I'm getting it. I had to step away. Okay.
Good. There you go. Welcome. This is Norgus R. Anyone that doesn't know Norgus R, she has an amazing channel. Hey, Chris, welcome. Norgus R has a grandma channel, just like mine is a grandma channel. You come here for comfort and a bowl of chicken noodle soup. And you will love Norgus's channel. I go on there all the time. I didn't make it this morning. Jarlene, her name is Jarlene, Norgus Jarlene. So you'll hear me call her both. And you look beautiful today.
Thank you. I fell asleep during my son's Bible reading, but I was all comfy.
You are a busy woman. You are so busy. Let me say hello to Shay, to Greg, to Chris, and anyone else I missed here. Okay. So you doing good?
I am. I'm just really tired today.
Well, you know what? I understand because how many lives do you do a day?
Oh, well, usually it was one, but now I jump in whenever I can. Jump in yours or try to interact with my son's Bible channel. But today I covered up, leaned this chair back, and listened to them. Hello, you guys. Hello.
And we have Gavin TV here. Everyone, if you will share me out to your friends, it's so easy. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is you just click the little share button and just type in live stream. That's all you have to do, live stream. And it will go out, and everyone that is your friends, hopefully many of them will see it and come on and join. One of the things I do, once I know who someone is, the first time I go on a channel, I usually don't do it. But once I've been on someone's live stream, out of courtesy, the first thing I do is I go in and I share them out. Because if I'm willing to come back a second time, if their channel is worthy for me to come in a second time, I share them out. And that's only common courtesy, and not just with my channel, but with everyone's channel, that you go back as a repeat customer, not customer, as a repeat friend. You know, I call it a repeat customer because I'm a repeat customer. But Norgis knows I go on her channel, and even before I come on and I say hi, I've already shared her out. Yep. I've already shared her out. I come on, I share out, and then I say hello. And that's what I do. So it's so simple, costs you nothing. You know, you can share out 1,000 people if you want. You know, you just go on there, type 2 little words, live stream, and then click the red button, and that's it. So it's so simple.
Diana taught me how to do my own channel. Tell people.
You've got to ask for what you want. And Captain Ench, welcome. And
hi.
Sushi Maker, JB Rance, Zyla Lynn, hello. If I miss you, it's during the time I take my glasses off. You know, ask for what you want. Don't assume other people know what you want or will remember what you want. When I go to a restaurant, one of the first things I do is, you know, I'm the most polite, nice person, and I tip well. And what I do is I go and I say, I want a hamburger. I'm vegan, so I don't eat hamburger. But if I had a hamburger, I would say I want it well done. I want onions, tomato, lettuce, pickle. And I would tell them exactly what I want. I just don't say I want a hamburger, because you're just going to get a hamburger. So you be specific. So share me out, please. I appreciate you. And, you know, that's the key to, you know, someone asked me yesterday, how did you get to 7K in 6 months? How did I get this? I'm over 7K now, 7K and 100, I think, just in since yesterday. And really, it was 5 months that I got to 7K, because I started in January, but I wasn't up on my feet yet, knowing what I was doing. And I've had the channel 10 years, but it was only for family and friends. And then in January, I began to merge over to public. How did I do it? I got faithful people behind me. And because I'm a faithful friend, I am a faithful friend. Norgis can tell you every day, if I'm home, I go on, I share out, I'm faithful. I show up, even if it's for a few minutes. I am a faithful friend. Your friends will stick with you if you're faithful to them. But I've also seen users on here, people that use other people, and then when they get what they want, they're off somewhere else. And you know what? I don't go back to those people who are users. So you
got your 7 on my channel. You got your 7K on my channel. And
that's right. That's right. I did my 7K on Norgis R's channel. And I have to tell you something about it. I'm very, very particular about whose channel I get my 1,000 mark with, because to me, it determines what it's going to look like. It's even like on New Year's Eve. I don't spend my New Year's Eve with just everybody. I spend it with my family, because who you spend that New Year's Eve with is kind of symbolic. Well, who you get to your next 1K or 2K or 5K, or in my case, 7K, it's kind of symbolic. So I wanted to do it on Norgis's channel. Woo! So anyhow, I just finished my 5-mile run in the heat, 100-degree heat, humidity. And I feel like a sweaty mess, but I'm here. I'm here nonetheless. What about you, Norgis?
I'm muted because my coffee maker. Look, you guys, I am in my craft room, my crazy room.
Your crazy room.
And I have a Keurig. My husband brought the Keurig home from across the street so I could have it in here when I moved out of the kitchen.
Yep.
But yes, yesterday we took 2 different cats to the vet, and sitting out, you know, you have to sit outside. So it was like draining. Absolutely draining, Diana. I was like, and one, we have to go back and get her. So if I get a phone call, I might have to go get her from the vet.
Yep. There are days that you just need to go back to bed, and there are days that I go back to bed. And I go back to bed, not because anything's wrong, but because I need to rest. And, people, I'm 63 years old. Y'all know I'm 63. Hey, Gina. Hey, Gina.
I'm double nickel. I'm 55.
Well, you are beautiful and
Thank
fabulous.
you.
But one of the things that I do for my beauty regimen is I go back to bed. And as Norgus knows, I'm always late for her channel now because I sleep in an extra hour.
Well,
And sometimes sometimes I don't come on right, each day because I'm not dressed.
Look, that's why I turn my camera off. I still have on sleep pants. I got a regular shirt on, and I have my hat. Today's crazy hat day. I have my hat on, but yeah.
Go put it back on. Go put it back on. Put it back on. I want to see your hat.
Here, this is my.
Oh, I love your hat. I love your hat. Rosie's Closet, welcome, welcome. I just put the link in. Anyone wants to come up. Anyone, you're welcome to come up and say hello. Remember, most people see this in replay because for some reason, YouTube does not promote my live when it's live. It promotes it after it's done.
Why does it do that? Do you have it marked for delay? Because you can mark it that way.
Nope. Brenda is here. Brenda, do you want to come on up? I dropped the link. Brenda Land channel. You want to make sure that you're connected to Brenda Land. Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Setting. Everyone in here, check everyone out because even though I'm not a growth channel, someone called me a fried chicken channel.
Oh, look, that's what I told him when you said explain your channel. I said, look, I'm Southern. I'm like fried chicken in the South. So that's probably why
I'm a fried chicken channel. I'm a little bit of everything. So, primarily my channel is about wisdom, motivation, and inspiration. And yet it's kind of hard to maintain that when you're doing a live. Happy Camper's here. Happy Camper, you're welcome to come up. Anyone, I put the link in. If you need me to put it in, let me know. I'll put it back in.
We're getting good family from your channel and from Gina's channel. We're getting some people that's repeat.
Yeah, Gina has, everyone connect to Gina. Everyone connect to everyone here. Meet each other, talk to each other, become friends with each other, check out each other's channels. And, some of the channels I know well, like Brenda's, like Gina's, other channels I don't know so well. And so, but check them out by all means, make new friends. Even though I'm not a growth channel per se, I'm all about growth in every area of my life. I believe you got to go fishing in life every single day. And the minute that you stop fishing is the minute that you stop growing. And then when you stop growing, guess what you do? You shrivel. So you got to grow. And sometimes you got to go to a new pond. And then sometimes you go back to the old pond. Sometimes you stay at the pond that you belong in. It just depends.
And notifications aren't going out. I'll have people leave a message and say, I did not get the notification. So it's almost like a lot of my views are cut in half recently because people don't see them.
When I get my biggest views, Norgus, is after it's over. Everybody comes on and they say, oh, I missed you, but I'll watch it. That's when everybody, when I see everybody is after they come on after. I get most of my views after it's over. For some reason, it comes up. As a matter of fact, it doesn't appear on my channel for 24 hours.
And see, I don't understand that. That's so...
Yep, doesn't make sense to me, but I have no idea why, but it's the way it is. Welcome, everyone. Happy Camper, you said that you were going to come up, I think, so you're welcome to come up. Let me, Gina, if you want to come up, thank you. And I don't know if Bob's Adventure is here, but I think is he still live, Gina? Bob's Adventure. I think Gina was on Bob's Adventure, and. Go ahead, Norgus.
I know Diana's live. Diana Watson that I met on your channel yesterday.
Yes. Okay. And there's a lot of people. The thing is it's very challenging and very difficult to pick a time when no one's on. because there's going to be people on, and we're going to overlap, and we're going to be on at the same time. I just came off of a live just a few moments ago off of Un's channel, and she is amazing and wonderful, and I love her. And I didn't want to say anything about me coming live because I didn't want people from her channel to leave her and come over here. So I didn't say I'm going live. I just said I've got to go, and so we all overlap. We all do. And that's just kind of the way it is. You really can't help it. You can't help it. So, yeah. But
I find myself I get a little notification pop across while I'm talking, and I'll be like, oh, Bruce is live. Vermont Painting is live. He's painting right now. And I'll tell Chrissy she's his main moderator, and I'll say, Chrissy, you better go on because he needs you. So, that right there doesn't bother me. But I think people that don't do it, and I think there's a way of doing it that's respectful.
Yes. Chris says, what I like most about your content, aside from being motivational, is your iconic couch.
Your grandma couch.
My grandma couch. It's all about grandma, because I grew up with grandma, and boy, grandma really taught me the rules, I'll tell you. And, I'm grandma now. So, my couch is a combination of my grandma and a combination of me. So I had strong women in my life, including my mama. So, hey, Shay, welcome. Mr. Different and Save Robbie is here. Save Robbie, why didn't you come up? Come up for a moment, Save Robbie.
You guys, I don't know how many times I visited Diana before I'm like, wait now, she has to have one of the screens behind her. Nobody's house could be that perfect. And then I start moving around from room to room, and I'm like, oh, it is. That is not a blue screen.
And that's a grandma couch. That's another grandma couch. I have about 5 grandma couches. And these are all like, I've got the one I sit on in Grandma's parlor. Have you seen Grandma's parlor, Darlene? You've been Grandma's parlor. I've been in Grandma's parlor. That couch is a sofa, and it's over 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
100 years old. So I have all kinds of sofas from grandmas, grandma.
Well, we have a rocking chair on the front porch, and it is from, I'd say, the mid 1800s. So I love that. I love that rocking chair.
I love when you go out on your porch. I've been on your porch with you virtually, and I love it. I love it. And Grandma's porch, my channel is all about wisdom and inspiration and living your best life. I don't tell people how to live their life. I tell them just to go find their own best way to live their life. And it comes from Grandma's porch. And, most wisdom is just common sense. People have to read all these books and all these things. They think that they're going to learn. But the truth is, you just have common sense, and that will take you through. Shay says, I guess that couch plays a very important place in your heart, Diana. Aside from the couch, I also love your style. Virtual hug. Thank you, Shay. Oh, you are so sweet.
Yeah, Diana is all about building others up. And you have to do that. You have to connect with the people that come on and build them up.
Absolutely. And
hey, I love my grandma's porch. I'd sit out there and listen to her stories, and I loved it when I was a kid. I don't think kids have that anymore.
Absolutely. And let me tell you something, Norgis, you are so right. You are so right. I am about building other people up. But you know what I have found? That, I don't endorse everyone. There's only a couple people that I endorse. And so you're one of them, Norgis. I endorse you. And because you got to be very careful who you endorse. Just because someone comes up on my panel does not necessarily mean that I endorse them. They are up on my panel as a guest. I've had a lot of people since I've been live streaming up on my panel, and not everyone do I endorse. I endorse very few. And one of the things I think the biggest thing that bothers me on here are the users, the people that actually use other people. And I see it so much.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. And as soon as I detect a user, I smell a user, I back up. And I really am, I'm polite and I'm nice, but I really don't much connect with them. Oh, we've got Brenda Land. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Brenda Land. I can't believe you are up here.
I can't. Either.
Oh my gosh.
Diana, make the little things a little bit smaller.
How do I do it?
Right up under where you see us, there's the different shaped boxes.
Yeah, which one?
It is, I think, the third one.
But that only gives us two.
Then try the fourth one.
That makes me big, and you choose.
Then try the third one. It's gonna show each person. It won't just show. There you go.
Oh, goody. Well, Brenda Land made her 4K.
Yay!
On a panel.
So, Brenda, let's talk about your 4K. Let's talk about your channel. Let's talk about how you got there and a lot of hard work.
Oh my goodness, hard work is not the. Oh my God, it is hard work to get there.
Brenda comes on 5 hours every night.
Sometimes now I'm down to 3.
Brenda, I always call it the laundry room, but it's your crocheting room. Like Norgis's is her craft room. She calls it her crazy room. And
Yeah.
oh, by the way, I want y'all to know I'm going to be coming on live at night. And I'm going to be, not at your time, Brenda. I'll come on after you get off, Brenda. And you could, kind of push your people my way if you want and do a raid or something. But I'll come on after you leave, after you're done. And I'm going to do it from Grandma's porch because I can't do it in here. So I'm carrying a laptop out to Grandma's porch, and I'm going to do it from Grandma's porch at night.
That's awesome.
And I'm going to sing lullabies to all my trolls. Lullaby and good night, my sweet little trolls. And I've got them. Brenda, oh my gosh. One night I was on Brenda's channel, and she had 70 trolls all at once. 70. And then they came over to my channel.
But yeah, that was overwhelming.
But they got you views. You had you know what? You had more views that night, I think, than you ever had.
I know. I got like 60,000 views, and I've been on not even a year.
RV Week. Oh, well, let me say hello. Wait a minute. Wait, Brenda. I got to go back up here. I'm missing people. Chris Russell, Happy Camper, Doug Goals. Let me go back up. Are we missing people? One of the biggest mistakes is not to address the people in the in your stream. RV Weekends is here. Juanita 503. Anybody, if I've missed you, say something again, and I will get you. And I will. Windy City Frenzy, Lou, Lady, WHENG 13. Welcome. Anyone that I have missed, please, by all means, put a comment back in, because when I don't have the glasses on, I can't see. But yeah, Brenda, everyone wants to get to know Brenda as well. Because Brenda, I go on Brenda's channel, and what's the first thing I do, Brenda, before I say hello?
Share me out. That's how I do.
Share Brenda out. I do that before I come on, before I say hello. I have shared her out, and then I come on and say, hello, I'm here. I shared you out. Because you know what? That's the least little thing you can do. Lady, thank you, Lady W. Heng. Thank you so much. I'm going to drop the link. Anyone wants to come up with us. But this is the thing. Is Brenda knows you gotta be faithful, and Norgis knows you gotta be faithful to your people. If you are not faithful, if you do not recognize the people in the streams, if you do not help lift other people up, people are going to recognize that, and they're not going to like you, and they're not going to come back. You've got to lift other people up. Denise, welcome, Denise. Come on up, Denise. I just dropped the link. You've got to lift other people up. If you don't do it, I can tell you right now, you're going to lose your people. You've got to bring the
Yep.
people with you as you climb. I made 7K yesterday. I'm at 7.1K or 7 and 100K today. And it's, every day I get on and I make these little videos. I make these videos every single day, 5 of them, and I put them out and I tag them. It takes a lot of work. Brenda comes on here every single night. Norgus comes on here every single day. And we are out here. Here comes Denise. Hey, Denise, welcome, welcome to my world. This is Denise Caines, and you are going to love her. She is grandma's friend, right? Your grandma's friend. You're me. I'm grandma. And she actually is from Norgus R's channel. That's where I got to know Denise. And welcome, welcome, Denise. You look like you've been out running with me.
I am glad to be here. I figured, hey, why not? I just
Thank
got
you,
home.
thank you.
Haggard looking, but
Carolina Hillbilly, everybody, you got to connect with Carolina. He just shared us out. Woo! Thank you, Carolina. Everybody go to Carolina's. Joan Tagamusi, welcome, welcome. Mardi's OFW Fighters, welcome, welcome. And make sure you've all connected with Gina as well. Van Life with Gina Payne. She's amazing. What I love, Brenda comes on here and she's got all this energy. And Brenda, you remind me of an auctioneer.
My side dude down there, Carolina Hillbilly.
Yep.
That's
You remind me of an auctioneer, Brenda. You can do it. I can't do it. And it's like she comes on, she'll say the names one after the other. I can't do that.
Hello.
Good afternoon. My name is Alexa. I'm from Tucson.
Yep.
No, you've got the wrong number. I thought I muted myself. Look, you guys, we waiting to go get our baby, our new little kitty cat from the dad.
My son is on here, everybody. Hey, Falcons.
I can't remember where I met Carolina Hillbilly, but I've had him for a little while. I just don't remember where I met you from.
You mean
Carolina
my son?
Hillbilly?
Oh, Carolina. You met him from me, Norgus.
Do what?
You probably met him from me.
No, I already had him.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Diana, be careful. Share your stream link. We recommend you only share with people you trust ahead of time. Friendly advice. Windy City, thank you. Yes, I'm going to tell you a little thing. One of my friends got. Okay, honey, love you, baby, love you. That's my son.
Love you too, baby. He's a cutie.
Thank you. And Windy City, what happened to one of my friends 2 days ago? She got, what do they call it, where they go on naked? Someone came on naked to her stream.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so I think Windy City is very, very right about we have to be very careful who we do let up. We have to kind of know something about the person because, they came up and it ruined their whole stream. So they came up and they were naked. They mooned them or something. I don't know, So you gotta be careful of that,
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, isn't that awful?
That is horrible.
Yeah, Nancy's here. Hello, Nancy. Big Tim Hill, USA. I'm reading this without glasses. Roel, Shay, everyone. Janice, how you doing?
I'm feeling okay today. I actually got out. Me and my grandson. I had to go pick some meds up for Alvin so I can dress his toe, and it felt really good just to be out, kind of by myself. But he was with me,
Yes.
and I forgot. I told him. I said, "Ooh, I forgot how exhausting all this is."
Yes. Oh, yes.
So it kind of drained me, but hey. Oh, and a lot of y'all just know I do not have anything on my channel. I don't have any video stuff like that. I just love everybody. I love talking. I love being with them.
Yeah.
I just want to share them. God filled me full of love, and I want to be able to pass it on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You are an amazing woman. You are absolutely amazing. And everyone loves you who meets you and who comes in contact with you, Denise. Everyone.
Well, thank you, Diana.
So
I
Brenda,
appreciate that very much.
Brenda, so when did you start your live streams? When did you start doing lives?
I started doing lives in around November. I
And
started my channel in last year in August.
yes.
I came on to look for crochet patterns, and then I got hooked up in the crochet community, and everybody started subscribing to me. So I just said, "Hey, why don't I just start a channel?"
And you do. And let's see, I'm trying to remember how, well, I've been with you pretty much. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I'll tell you when I first met you, Brenda. I met you when I had about 300. I'd just come on, I'd only been on about 2 weeks. And I
yeah.
met you right about that time. I had about 300 and you had about 1,000, I think. I think you had just, made your 1,000 a little bit after before I came on. So, yeah. So you have really grown, and
That's
you have
awesome, Brenda.
a amazing channel. You do have a big following, so people need to connect with you.
Awesome. I'll be
I
Now,
checking you out
now
I also
Denise and Norgus, how
for
did you
sure,
two
Brenda.
meet each other? How did you two meet each other?
I'm
We
trying
just
to
really,
how
I was drawn to her channel.
Here comes Regina. We're adding Regina. Regina, welcome, welcome,
Can't hear you,
welcome.
darling.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Nice to see you guys. I'm Regina from the
Oh, how
Philippines, but I'm from
beautiful.
California.
I know, beautiful.
Ah, don't
Everyone,
be
you want to
flashing.
connect with Regina's channel. I met Regina yesterday, and it takes me twice before I share somebody because I have to know their channel first, and then once I know their channel, then I share them out the next time. So I met Regina yesterday. She has a wonderful, wonderful channel. She comes on in the mornings and at night. Is that right, Regina?
Yes, it's I did a live streaming 2 o'clock in the afternoon, California time. So it's like 3 hours, right? So that's 5 to 9 p.m. in Georgia.
Yes, yes, 5 to 9 on the East Coast, 5 to 9 p.m. on the East Coast. She has a very wonderful channel. If you want to make a lot of new friends, you go to Regina's channel as well. You will really, really like Regina. And this morning I came over, I thought it was your channel, and I ended up making a new friend.
It's my fiance's channel. That's why I was there. It's like, oh my God, she's here.
Yeah, I came
Hello,
up.
hello, beautiful ladies. Oh,
Thank you, thank you.
that's why I like your hair, guys. That's why I dye my hair because I want to be an American, a white girl.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful. You look beautiful.
And
You
I
look,
like your skin too.
thank you. And Regina, this is Norgus, this is Brenda, and this is Denise.
Oh, wow. Oh,
We lost Denise.
Yeah, her internet goes in and out. Regina, I
That's
had to
friendly,
look.
it's
I
good,
pulled you
that's
up real
friendly.
quick to comment. I love chickens. I don't have a chicken, but I love chickens, and you were just loving on that chicken like it's a cat.
yeah, it's a pet. It's my pet.
So
Yeah.
pretty, big
Oh,
old chicken. So
yes. Where are you from?
beautiful.
Where you live, Norgos, or is it in USA too?
Alabama,
Wow.
Alabama. Yeah, USA, Alabama.
Different state. Hi, Brenda. Thank you. Hi,
Hi,
Brenda. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are
Nice,
you?
nice to see you.
Yeah, Brenda. Now, Brenda comes on in the evenings, Eastern Standard Time, and she comes on from where you're seeing. Norgus comes on in the morning. She's on in the morning about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I come on anytime. I mean, I just come on whenever I can. I'm going to start doing nighttime ones around 10 o'clock my time from Grandma's porch. And
Oh
so
my God, I love that grass for forge.
Grandma's porch. Yep. I will start to do that.
Damn.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm so
Yes.
excited. Guys, I'm so excited to see you guys because usually I met Filipino. My followers are all Filipino, but this time, just bear with me. I could not really speak English that good, but I will try.
Oh, you do great. You do great, Regina. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I see Dar Flinley is here, and I see.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Am I missing somebody? Let's see. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone here. Yes, I was talking to Regina this morning, and I was telling her that, basically, if you want to grow your channel, you need to just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being your best you. Just be you. Don't be like anybody else. Just be the best you that you know how to be, and do what it is that you do. And come on every day, whether it's live or recorded. I do mostly recorded, but I have been coming on live because I've had a little bit more time to do it. And so, yeah, you're going to meet all kinds of wonderful people. My channel has a lot of wonderful people. Brenda's does too. Norgus does too. And Regina, I'm getting to know your channel. And so I'm very excited about your channel. And your channels will flourish because if you put the work into them.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a comedian, so sometimes, I kind of more laughing than talking.
That's okay. That's okay because you know what? We're just up here. When I do my recordings, it's so easy because I know what I'm going to talk about, and I say what I'm going to say, and then I get off. But when you do a live, especially like Regina does, Brenda does, and Norgus does, you can't just stay scripted. You can't be scripted. So, you may laugh, you may get up, have to go to the bathroom, all kinds of stuff, and that's just the way it is.
Yes. Well, I'm having fun, like talking to people, sometimes we talk about love, sometimes we talk about life, sometimes we talk about anything under the sun. And
Yeah.
I am who I am.
That's right. You just come on and you just talk. Enzo is here. Hello, Enzo. JB Rants. If you don't know JB Rants, he likes to ranch. Isn't that right, JB? And and this is the thing about YouTube. There's a channel for everything. If you want to talk politics, there's a politic channels. I don't do politics on my channel.
Yep.
I don't do that. I think I stay away from that. But if you want a religious channel, there's religious channels. If you want the bickering, fighting channels, there's those too. Whatever floats your boat, you can find on YouTube. Mine is just motivational, inspiration, wisdom, living your best life, connecting with each other, making friendships, being a little crazy, Brenda, I want to hear about your journey and the best thing that happened for you on YouTube and the most difficult thing that happened for you on YouTube.
The best things that happen is all the friends you meet. You meet a lot of nice, interesting people from all over the world. The worst is trying to get them watch hours.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what? I'm playing Gina, if she's here. Gina, your watch hours are still being played in my office. They've been playing since 10 o'clock last night. And yeah, the watch hours are really something. Norgus, how did you get your watch hours?
I joined a club channel that
I had my watch hours way, way, way before I ever got the subs. I've been a little over a year, but I just went on every single morning, well, Monday through Friday. I would just go on and we just sit there and chit chatted. I didn't think anything about monetization. I wasn't worried about trying to get subs or anything. I just was having a good time doing what I was doing. And then somebody told me, you're going to have your watch hours a lot quicker than your sub. And I'm like, I really didn't understand what they're talking about. And so I did. I had the watch hours way before I had the other. You
Enjoy.
know, I just
Uh,
every morning, Monday through Friday, is what I did.
Now, Regina, do you
Clockwork.
have enough watch hours?
Yes, actually, I am monetized channel now. I have friends that helps me for my watch hours, which is I did not know, and they surprised me. Especially Grace Escalera. It's one of the comedian, popular person in the Philippines. So I never thought that with Grace Escalera, she's the one who really helped me. And then all of a sudden, I just did my watch hour for they did my watch hour for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
And then I can believe it because during her birthday, I was there, and then I made her laugh, and that's the beginning that they discover me. That I never thought that I could make people laugh, and you know
Wow, that is wonderful. That is so wonderful. And you know, you just go on and you are going to meet amazing people. You'll meet a few not good people, but for the most part you meet amazing people. And every day I come on and I never know who I'm going to meet. Like yesterday I met you. You know, and I never know who I'm going to meet. And then I have my old time friends like Norgus and Brenda, you know, that I've been on here with, and it's just amazing. You know, it's just amazing the people that you will meet. So your watch hours. Now, a lot of people say, okay, why are you not monetized? I said it yesterday in the stream, and this is my reason. I'm waiting till I get to about 10,000, and hopefully I'll be there soon. And this is the reason for it. I go to college full time at age 63. And right now I have about 2 weeks off. I just finished summer semester. I was on the dean's list. My highest grade was a 99.2. My lowest grade was a 98.1. And so I have done amazing, but it takes a lot of work. So I can't when I go to school, I can't I do my videos, my 5-minute videos, but I can't always be on live, and I don't want to we lost Norgus. Norgus, come back. I don't want to lose what it is that I don't want to lose the monetization once I have it. So I'm waiting till I get to about 10,000 so that I have a little buffer there, and then I'll go monetization then, so that if I can't make, so that I'll accumulate watch hours faster to maintain the 4,000 per year. Right, Brenda? Isn't that how it works?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I believe that's how it works.
Right. Darren Horse, welcome. Welcome. Mardes, OFW, welcome. Um, Denise says, God brought me to Darlene's channel. It was such a loving place to be. And Darlene and I clicked really quick. She was the one that got me to be up on the panel with them. It was amazing. Absolutely. Sometimes it takes somebody to pull you along, to
Yes.
pull you up. It does. It takes someone else to give you a hand. And I am that person because I help other people, because other people have helped me. And that's how it works.
Yes. Could I share you something? Before I'm right now. I'm working in a federal government. So when there was a lockdown, to us because of the pandemic, I got bored. So one day I just go to YouTube, and then that's it. I kind of like it now, to share, what is your experience, your experience, and what else? Different kind of topic. So I love it. I like Whitey now. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it becomes addictive. I
Yes.
think it becomes very addictive, and you know, but I love it. I've met so many wonderful friends, and you get to see people, you get to meet people you would never have met. And you see them sometimes more than you see the people in person that you know. You know, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And we're all just people. You know, one of the things I was on a channel, I got invited the other morning to be on a million subscriber channel. Okay, a million subscribers, that's a lot. And my webcam wouldn't work. Remember, every time, Regina, remember I went to come on yours this morning and my webcam wouldn't work. And it's not the webcam. I have to restart the computer several times to get it to take. And but I went on this million subscriber channel. And at first I was a little bit like, wow, you know, and I just realized whether you have a million subscribers or whether you have 100 subscribers, we're all the same. And we're all the same. And you've got to remember something as you climb that ladder, as your numbers get big, you've got to reach down and help that person with 100 subscribers. As Gina, Van Life with Gina says, you've got to help that person with 100 subscribers. She was talking about that yesterday, Van Life with Gina Payne, that, you know, when you are at 10,000, 7,000, 5,000, 4,000, 1,000, reach down and help those that are trying to come up. The only one I don't help are users. I don't help users. I don't, once I see that somebody is not nice and they're just there to use or make money off of whatever, I don't help them. But I help the people that are genuine. Darren, I'm looking at the news feed. So thank you, Darren. Thank you so much. Remember, everybody, please share me out. Please share me out. Please share me out. I appreciate that. That's one of the most important rules of thumb. When people go on to a live stream that they've been on more than one time, I believe in always sharing out. And let your guest host know that you've shared them out. Because if you don't share them out, it's sort of like saying, well, you know, I'll sit here and I'll listen to you, but you're not worthy for me to share you out. And I think it's really important. Hey, Destroyer, Dominant TV, welcome, welcome. And thank you, the Happy Camper. Thank you. Happy Camper, do you want to come up? Would you like to also come up? So what advice, I want to hear, what advice, one single piece of advice would you give to people who are starting out in YouTube and want to build their channel? I'll start with Regina. What's the one piece of advice you would give?
Just keep doing what you're doing. For example, you're looking for bananas, and the very important is like find an organic friend, a true friend, because they're there to help you, right? And just be true to yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Just don't cover up anything and stuff. You just like treat them as your friends, and one day you will be surprised that there's a lot of people who will love you. You serve as an inspiration. For example, in my part, it's not only like we're laughing or more on comedy, but also I share a little bit of my life. What happened to me, how I survived in this country, because I was a battered wife. So those Filipinos or people that also were the victim, also like, oh, that girl is very tough. So it's gonna be a life changing to them, and they could voice out, and not be afraid.
We all have a story. We all have a story. And when we share our story, we help some people to heal. And also we heal as we share. And even if we are healed, it gives us a chance and an opportunity to help others, and other people can relate to us. Like I said, we may not be everyone's cup of tea, but we're someone's cup of champagne or glass of champagne. So, Norgus, what is one single piece of advice that you would give?
Mm-hmm.
One single piece of advice that you would
Stay true to yourself.
stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself and just yourself.
Did you ever have one thing that happened to you on YouTube that rattled you or made you uncomfortable or want to throw in the towel along the way?
Where one of my panel members got to arguing with some people in the chat, and they really tried to act like this theirs and my channel. They're no longer with me, haven't been with me for a long time, but it was a very uncomfortable situation, and I just, by the time I shut it off, I was in tears. I was like, what do I do? So I took it back to us women. That's what a friend did. My friend Derek, 3345, which is NASCAR man, he said, you take it to Christian womanhood. Use just you ladies. And that's what I did. But I have guys come up on the panel. But at that point,
you have to save Robbie.
I had to get it back. Right.
Burning Up the Roads, welcome. Kelly's Crochet Adventures, Cynthia King, Jaron Horse, welcome. So that I think I remember you talking about that, and I think we've all had situations. One thing I do is if I ever had someone up on panel, and I've been on other streams that this happens where people get into it, I just immediately take I take them off the screen. I have no room for that. If they can't get along, then they're off. You as the host, it's your job to control your panel. It's your job. And now, Brenda, what piece of advice would you give? And also, what was your most difficult moment? I think I asked you that earlier, but do you have another difficult moment?
My piece of advice would be to take it slow and steady and be careful who you choose friends, because you never know out there. And keep a lot of content going on your channel. And my most difficult moment was having them trolls that night. That was awful.
Now, did that help your views though? It helped your views.
Okay, what helped my views, but I never had a troll. I went for like first 4 or 5 months without a troll, and then all of a sudden they all come piling in.
You had 70 trolls or 72 trolls in one night. And when I made comments, they came over to my channel. I don't know if you remember that. And then they went to Noni May's channel. Yes. Yeah, they came to my channel and started posting all over my videos. But they were actually kind of polite over on my channel. But what they were saying on yours was really, really bad. And you had to constantly be on top of that. And what brought them over? What do you think happened that ended up bringing all those trolls onto your channel?
I think it was a kid that was playing around, and then they got asked how old they were by somebody, and then it all started.
Right. But I remember that night. I mean, you got a lot of other people coming on too just to watch.
Yeah. Yep. But my views up ever since. I mean, really up.
Right. Now, I've been very fortunate, but I do have my trolls, but they usually comment on my videos for some reason. Now, I have the trolls that actually I blocked, and now what they do, they come and they don't even watch the video. They just give me a thumbs down. Immediately, they give you thumbs down, and you will get that. You will get that. We lost Brenda. Regina, have you had a bad experience on YouTube at all?
Yes, I did. A lot of them was giving me a thumbs down. I don't even started my live streaming yet. I was like, what the heck is going on? It's like, oh my God. That's like I kind of panic, but
yeah.
And it's like, what? But part of it maybe because of jealousy, that I'm kind of new in this in the YT, and there's a lot of people who loves me and cares for me. That's why they come in they come in my channel. So that's one thing. But what I mean is, my intention is only for for fun, and just to be happy, because what we're facing right now is pandemic. So there's a lot of people who have a lot of problems. So I'm there to make them smile, to make their day brighten.
That's right. That's right. We're here to make people happy, or to have a place to come to feel happy, to take them from their problems for the few moments and come over and just, be somewhere besides their problems. I think, looking back on my channel in these 5-6 months, I would say that with the purge, every time I make 1,000, they purge me. So I think that's a little unnerving. When I got to about 6,500, they purged me about 200. I got purged, where, all of a sudden in 1 minute's time, you lose all these people. And I don't know how they do that, but that was kind of unnerving for me. I would say I had a couple trolls, one who kept wanting to levitate me on his bed. I think he was an old man, but I've had a few, and I don't know. I've met so many amazing, nice people that it has overrode any of the unnice people that I've met. I think I haven't so much met unnice people as I've met people who are not grateful. And I'm a very big grateful person. I believe in gratitude and showing gratitude, and saying thank you and lifting other people up. And, there are people that are stingy. We call it stingy. And stingy means if you don't want to give someone a compliment, you don't want to shout them out, you don't want to do that because they feel like it takes something from them. And I don't like people like that. I don't want to be around people like that, because I love to shout people out. I love to lift people up. I love to help them reach higher. But the people that use me, I don't have anything to do with. And I think they often know who they are. I think they know who they are. And I still like them. I still care about them, but I don't help them anymore. But you meet mostly wonderful people here. Lou is here. Cynthia King, burning up the roads. Welcome. Mia and LJ, welcome. Rosie's Closet. Rosie, are you going to come up here for a little bit? Rosie's Closet is another great channel. Rosie's Closet, you're very, very welcome to come up here. And I go on all kinds of channels. I used to say I would not go on the bickering channels, but I have to tell you, I've met a lot of new friends from the bickering channels. Now, I don't bicker. Okay, I go on there and I spread positivity and kind words and niceness. And a lot of times they don't like that because they want to bicker, because that's what their channel is about bickering. And a lot of people follow that. But also there's a lot of people out there that are exhausted from the bickering that want something fresh and new. And so they follow me over to my channel. So I've met a lot of friends by going to the bickering channels. Muzi Damas, welcome. The Happy Camper says, news alert, my dog can get outside of my house with the door shut 2 times today. Ha, 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 ha. And Rosie says, I can't right now. Thank you. Well, next time, Rosie, we would love to have you. Rosie has a great channel. She talks about autism. She talks about being a mom. She talks about couponing. She talks about a lot of great things. And Irija says, at Norgasar, have you done today? Meaning, have you done your live stream today, Norgasar?
Yes.
She did. But she will, you don't come on weekends, do you?
I was on already this morning at 8:35. Egregia. Yes, 8:35 this morning.
Yes. Now, Brenda Lange will be on what time, Brenda?
At 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. And what time, Regina, do you come on?
It's 2 o'clock California time, so it's gonna be like 5 o'clock
5
in
o'clock.
Georgia.
5 o'clock. And Norgus goes on at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I go on anytime I can.
That's good.
Anytime I can. Expect me. I'm like the surprise guest that shows up for dinner.
Dang.
Welcome, James. Welcome to you. Welcome, James. Cantonese. Welcome. But for me, it's I just, because I have a family, I have 3 young adult kids, I have a husband, and normally they're all in here. And so I can't do my lives in the evening from in here. So I think I'm going to start following Brenda, and I'm setting my computer up today out on Grandma's porch, and I will come live from Grandma's porch at night. Does that sound like a deal, Brenda?
That sounds awesome. Then I can rage.
Brenda, what time does your stream end? I can't remember. Is it 10:30 or 10?
9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay, so I'll just follow you whatever time. It doesn't matter because I'm not consistent anyhow. So I'll just follow whatever time you finish, And but I think I'll come on both noon and late at night while I can. And I don't know what it's going to be like once I start back to college.
You always have a notification, in my YT, so I know if you're online.
Yeah, just come on over. Just come on over. We talk about everything. I don't talk politics on this channel. I talk politics on my Facebook, but I don't talk politics here. And because this is a very neutral place for everyone, and it's a wisdom motivation place. And so a place to live your best life. And so we keep politics out of it, and we keep any kind of divisive subjects out of it. And so what we do here is we are just here for comfort, to get to connect with each other, make friends with each other, to enlighten and support and lift up each other. We're here to lift up each other. And I'm in my 60s. And so what I do, because I'm 63, is a lot of my channel is geared for people who are older, because we face different things than people who are younger. And they need a place to know, like if you have an ache and a pain, like Norga's channel, we all go over there, and I tell her about my foot when I hurt my foot, and it's a place where you can talk about those kinds of things. Right, Norgus? Norgus. Norgus, I just said that your channel is a place of comfort where people can talk about if they have a physical problem or they need prayer or whatever they happen to need, whatever kind of personal problems they're having. I don't think Norgus can hear us. We lost Norgus somehow. I don't know what happened. Now, Brenda's channel is just sort of more of a social, right? Brenda, your growth, but you're social. It's kind of lighter chit chat, no heavy topics usually. No heavy topics there. Mine are usually, I don't know, we're fried chicken over here. Let me type something in for Norgus here.
Okay.
Familia Cruz, welcome to you. Welcome. Dear Planet is here. And
I'm listening. I do have a slight delay. I'm listening through like through YouTube, and YouTube and Discord has such a delay between the two of them. But sometimes when I get on a panel, it starts breaking up on me. So I learned to listen through my phone.
Right. And, I have to say, in the 5 months, 6 months that I've been up here, you know, everything that I come on with my 5-minute wisdom videos is what I've taught my kids, my husband, the people that know me in person. That's what I give to them every day. When my kids were growing up, instead of playing music in the car, we would talk wisdom. I'd say, well, this is mom's wisdom. Even today, my kids get my wisdom every day. And that's what they do. And, just do whatever it is that you do, and keep doing it, and you'll be successful. So, Brenda, what else do you have to say? Talk.
Oh,
Talk about crocheting. You crochet, right?
yeah. Let me see if I can get my new.
Oh wow,
Oh, pretty.
pretty.
Oh, that's
Oh, I
beautiful.
love the colors.
Yes, wow.
Woo! Did you make
Me
that,
too.
Brenda?
Yeah, I made it yesterday.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I got a blue one half made too. I just started that today.
Oh my gosh.
This is the pink camo.
How long did that take you to make it?
2 days.
2 days?
Hey,
Wow.
I would think more like 2 weeks.
No, 2 days.
Wow.
And where did you learn to crochet?
From the old ladies in the neighborhood when I was young.
Do you remember their names?
I think the lady's name was Ruth, and one was Florence. They're long gone now.
When I was in 2nd grade, I had a teacher, and I remember her. Her name was Mrs. Irwin, and she sat up in the front of the class, and she would knit every day. And so she taught me how to knit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she taught me how to knit. I remember that. It's funny what you remember. Regina, what do you like to do? Do you like to do crafts? Do you like to do what do you like to do?
I like to eat. Just kidding.
I bet you're a good cook.
Yeah, I cook Filipino food.
I love Filipino food. I love it.
Well, I'm always busy because I was before I was going to school for my master's degree, but I'm done. No, as in done. I don't want to go to school anymore. And you know what? I'm so thankful that I met my boyfriend in Whitey World.
No.
I'm so in love.
Oh my gosh. And how did that work out? Was he Filipino also?
Yeah, he's Filipino and he's working right now in Saudi Arabia. And we're talking each other. And you know what? We're also in the same island, the same place. Could you imagine that? Yeah, and he's a very nice guy. That's the one that
you're going to meet somebody. God can use YouTube to meet the most wonderful people in your life.
Yeah, hopefully this is my forever. Forever. Oh my God, it was like a little kid that. But well, anyway, I'm so happy.
Honey,
And I've got to jump off to check on my kitten. I love you. I will see you later.
Are you leaving us?
Yeah, I've got to check on that kitten.
Well, I love you, Norgus. Thank you so much. You are wonderful, wonderful. Everyone, please, connect with Norgus, our channel. Norgus, I recognize half of my friends over on your channel now. I think we've lost her. I think she's gone. Love you. Bye.
Take care. Keep safe. Now we're only 3.
Now
so do you remember the one that you went to this morning?
Yes.
He's my boyfriend. I think actually is there downstairs somewhere.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. So he's in Saudi Arabia right now?
Yes. Yeah. It's Chinito W. I don't know. I'm just I'm sorry because I like. And
Well,
so
you can shout out his channel if you want. You can shout out his channel.
yeah. It's a Kinitong OFW. I'm always there, to support him, and we support each other.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I met my husband 30 years ago, and I woke up one morning and I had this overwhelming spiritual feeling that I was meeting my husband that day. And so I went to the gym, and I later went to a taco place, and I couldn't even hardly lift my head up because I could feel the presence of my husband around me. I had not met him yet. I didn't know what he looked like, but
Oh
I
my
could
God.
feel him. I could feel him and his spirit, his soul. And so I went to work that night. I almost called in and wasn't going to go into work that night, which I never call in, but I thought, you know what? I better go into work anyhow. I had a date after work. And as I'm in work, in walks my husband. We talked for maybe 2 minutes. Somehow he got my telephone number. He called me the next morning and he said, I don't know why I feel this way, but you're going to be my wife. And I said, yes, I know you're going to be my husband, but call me back in 3 hours when I'm awake. And that's 30 years ago. And we've been married ever since.
Oh wow, that's an
So
amazing
never know,
story.
God works in amazing ways. God works in amazing ways. He really does. Brenda, how did you meet your husband?
How did I meet him? My son, actually.
You
He
what?
through my son.
Through your son?
Yeah,
Wow.
my son worked at the place across the street where he lived, and I was picking up.
Wow.
I've only been married for 6 years this time.
And was it love at first sight, or did you have to kind of grow to love each other?
No, I loved him, but it just, I don't know. I took it slow.
Dang.
Play
Slow.
hard to get? Did you play hard to get, Brenda?
Yeah.
But happy, welcome, KB Sweetie Life. Welcome to you. Welcome, Prima's Kitchen, Antonio Lopez Martinez. Welcome. Um, Anybody else I've missed? There's Lou, there's Musica, Burning Up the Roads. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, play hard to get. I didn't play hard to get
Me
exactly,
neither.
but I made my husband earn his way into my life, even though, and so he flew away and then he returned 3 weeks later and we took a 2.5 week car trip. And if you can sustain 2.5 weeks in a car with somebody, you really are in love. And we got married after that.
Oh my God.
Yep. Papa Jones from London is here. Papa Jones, welcome. Yeah, so it was love. For me, it was love at first sight. I was madly in love. I thought my husband was the most handsome man I had ever met. And I had met a lot of handsome men. I had a lot of boyfriends. I'm 63 now, so I was in my 20s and early 30s. And I had a lot of boyfriends. I don't even want to tell you how many boyfriends I had, but I had a lot of boyfriends. And they were wonderful. I had great times, but they weren't the right one. But when I met my husband, I knew he was the right one. We had a divine assignment together. We had divine purpose together. And, I believe that when your true partner, you have divine purpose together, a purpose that only the two of you can create.
So, how long you been married to? How long you been married?
30 years.
Dang, that's forever.
Yeah, that's forever. 30 years he's put up with me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And he loves me. He's a wonderful husband. He is an amazing father. And he is really, he lets me be me and I let him be him. The thing that people do when they get married is they try to make each other something that they're not. Mm-hmm. And that's a big mistake. You've got to embrace the person that you match. He met me, I am the way I am, and he's the way he is. He loves to golf. I don't like golfing, but I support his journey to be a golfer. Okay, I'm an artist. He doesn't like to paint or be an artist, but he supports my journey. And so we support each other.
That's really good one. So what is it you gonna advise for people that just starting, or how the relationship survive?
Ben, welcome, Ben. Ben said, 41 years my wife has suffered me. And Jason, welcome, welcome. And Honey and Me says, I found my husband at 7-Eleven 35 years ago in October. Woo! Regina, I would say, you got to do a lot of forgiveness. People throw away marriage today. You don't last in a long-term marriage for 30. Welcome, Love Bites. Welcome. You don't last in a long-term marriage if you're not going to forgive. And, you're going to step on each other's toes. You're going to go through rough times. Anyone that has been through a 30-year marriage, a 25-year marriage, a 10-year marriage, you're going to go through some challenges. And people today want to just end it. Okay, this happened. You're going to go through things in your marriage. And don't expect your marriage to look the same way it looked the first year you were madly in love. I'm still madly in love with my husband, but it's different. It's a different kind. It's a much deeper love. And when you're first married, it's that first year of marriage was crazy. It was wonderful. It was like, enjoy it. Matter of fact, I chose not to work that first year of marriage because I wanted to embrace it. And I did. And we had the most amazing first year of marriage ever. And I took that time out to enjoy it, to savor it. Savor your journey with your partner. And every year is different. And so at 30 years old, we're each other's best friend. We're each other's partner, and that's how it is. But you will go through stuff, all kinds of stuff. You go through stuff in life even by yourself. So what would make you think that you're not going to go through life with somebody else? They have their issues. You have your issues. Sometimes you have issues together. But you've got to hang in there. You've got to say, I'm not quitting. I'm sticking in there. And it'll be well worth it.
Yeah. Thanks for that advice. It's really good.
Don't give up on a marriage. People give up. People just throw in the towel. Now, granted, there are some marriages that should be given up.
Yes.
But those are far and few between. Most marriages are not like that. Most marriages, today people throw away a marriage because they say, well, I'm not in love anymore. Well, you know what? You're not, you're going to have times when you feel madly in love with your partner and times where you just can't stand your partner. And that's just life. And you just accept that. But people today, as soon as they feel they've lost that loving feeling, they're onto somebody else. And then they're onto somebody else after that. And that's why you have multiple marriages, and, you don't base it all upon your emotions at that moment.
You have a point there.
Yep. Just have fun. Make your marriage fun. My husband, I dress up for him. I put on my stiletto high heels. I dance around, I do. I put sexy nightgowns on, all of that. You got to keep that going. You got to keep the fire in the furnace.
Yeah, I want to meet you one day.
Yes, you got to do that. You got to do that. You don't. One of the things I think women do a lot of is after they've been married a long time, they just get sloppy. And so do men. Some men do that too. But women especially, I think, are more prone to wear grandma's nightgown to bed instead of something sexy to bed. And I think it's important to always look good for your spouse.
Very well said. I'm so glad that I came in here.
And so just have fun. Just have fun. If you make your relationship fun, it'll keep on going. My husband will tell you, I'm very fun to be married to. He never knows what woman he's going to wake up with the next morning because I'm so many different women in one, Right, Brenda? What's your biggest piece of marriage advice, Brenda?
Just stay true.
Stay true.
That's it. Stay true.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest, honest to each other. Trust is number one. Because there's a lot of girls that You know what I mean? It's like,
Absolutely, absolutely. You just stay true, and you keep on going. You don't, people think, well, if things don't work out, we'll get divorced. You don't put that in your mind. You don't even think about that. You don't even think about that. I'm a very focused person. I keep my mind on where I want to go, not where I don't want to go. And so many people put their mind on where they don't want to go. Camille Tyler is here. Welcome. Gradimir, welcome, welcome. Love Bites, welcome, welcome. And I can't see, I don't have my glasses on, but I think I caught everybody there. I do. And let me grab my glasses again. And Camille's, okay. Absolutely. You start making love from the moment you wake up in the morning until you go to bed at night. That's how it worked for my husband and me for 11 years. Happy Camper says.
I love that.
Wear your husband out so no one else will wear him out.
I don't know if I could do that.
Honey and Me says marriage is work. It is work. It is work. It takes a lot of creativity, and it takes a lot of creativity to keep a marriage going. But you know what? You become best friends, and that's the ultimate goal, is to become your best friend. And you have to remember to keep the wrong people out of your marriage. Keep the wrong people out of your relationships, even your friendships. I had a girlfriend one time, and she brought along another friend, and it ruined our friendship because the girlfriend that she brought along was a gossiper and a what we call a pot stirrer, and she created havoc. And so I learned many, many years ago, you be very protective of your relationships and who you let in, because if you let the wrong person into your relationships, it will end your relationship. How often do you hear about somebody who had a great marriage and the wrong third voice came into that marriage, and they started putting doubt in the people's minds that were in that marriage, and before you know it, what was a great marriage began to have problems.
That's a lot of times. Like, they're the destruction, of the relationship. And it's not good.
There are destructive people out there. You've got to
we're not perfect, sometimes, with the, if the person influence us, then, we believe in the gossip and stuff. And it leads to failed relationship or failed marriage.
Well, I think that letting a wrong person into your close relationships is a mistake. About 4 years ago, someone called me. They had my personal home number, and they said that they needed a place to live. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, I'm not a motel. And I said, I'm not a motel. And I knew who this person was, and they had some issues. And there was no way that I was going to let them come live in my home, because I knew that they would create havoc. And so I simply said, you know what, I cannot help you, but I can guide you to someone who maybe can help you. So I guided them to a church who could possibly help them. And it would have been the worst mistake. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad for turning away the wrong people in your life. I turn away wrong people as much as I welcome right people. You've got to learn to say no to the wrong people so that you don't push the right people out of your life. If I have a bunch of wrong people in my life, the good people are going to stay away from me. And so the right people will stay away from me. So who you hang out with is going to affect your relationships.
Wow. That's the main thing about me, even if they are like the wrong people, I cannot refuse. I still accommodate them. Maybe I'm just a nice person.
You got to be careful because, and one of the things, like when raising teenagers, you've got to be careful who their friends are. And a lot of parents say, well, I don't want to tell my teenager what to do. Well, you know what? A lot of parents are having problems because they've got someone feeding their teenager the wrong voices. You've got to be careful. You've got to be protective of your family. I was always protective of my family, and I'm protective of my life. I'm protective of what goes on in my mind, because I was telling the story one day about many years ago, I had a job, and this job provided us with a free apartment. But the thing, and it was in Los Angeles, which was very expensive. And the thing was, if you quit the job, you could quit the job with a 24-hour notice, but you had to be out of the apartment in 24 hours. Well, there was another woman I was working with, and we took a drive to Newport Beach, and we were in the car together about 6 hours, and she kept telling me how awful the job was and how she was going to go back and quit it. This is when we had pay phones and not cell phones. So I went to a pay phone in Newport Beach. I called the office. I said, I quit. They said, well, that's fine, but you need to be out of your apartment within 24 hours. I get back into the car, and the woman says to me, I've changed my mind. I'm going to stay with the job.
Oh my God.
So there I was. I had to go back to LA from Newport Beach. I had to be out of that apartment in 24 hours.
Okay.
And I would not have made that decision had that wrong voice not encouraged me to do it. So who we hang out with can affect how we think. Right, Brenda?
That's true. That is true.
Have you ever had an experience, Brenda, where someone had a powerful wrong voice in your life?
Lots. A lot of them.
Can you name one? I mean, I don't mean the person, but can you tell us about a situation that, like I did?
I didn't quit a job, but I really can't think right now.
You'll share it with us later, right?
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you about a best experience. When I was about 18 years old, 19 years old, I had just moved to California, and I was in college. I just was taking random college courses, and I sat down on a park bench next to a lady, and I said, I don't have a job, and I really don't know what direction I want to take. And she made a suggestion for a career for me that forever changed my life. I never saw the woman again. That was a third voice, but that was a good third voice. And she changed my life. I ended up working in LA. I ended up working for movie stars. I ended up being on TV shows. I ended up all kinds of amazing experiences, all because of what that woman suggested.
Wow.
So a positive third voice. Surround yourself with people who have integrity, who you can trust, who, and remember, comfort people are not the same as informed people. We need both. Comfort people are those people that we go to when we're going through a difficult and challenging time. And they give us love. They give us love and comfort. Okay, informed people are not necessarily comfort people, and comfort people are not necessarily informed people. Informed people are people that you go to for the wisdom, that you go to find answers. A doctor could be an informed person, or somebody that makes great decisions in life, and you go to them and you talk through your problem. But they may not comfort you, but they may help you come up with a great solution. But when you need comfort, you go to somebody who can give you comfort, but not necessarily advice. And we have, I'm trying to think, it looks like I can't see the names. So let's see here. We have B13, welcome, welcome. B-Mong, welcome, welcome. And Shelby, welcome, welcome. Anyone, if you will share me out, I appreciate you. El Salvador, Migenchi, welcome, welcome. I missed a few of you here. And welcome, welcome. And I think just surround yourself with people that you can trust. You have to surround yourself with people you can trust. And if you don't trust them, you still may work with them. You still may deal with them. A lot of times you'll work in a situation, a job, where the people are toxic. They're not nice. You can't trust them. But that's why you stay professional. and
Yeah,
not personal in a workplace. People say, well, I'm working with toxic people. Well, as long as you're on that job, then you need to stay professional. Because once you cross that line over to being personal is when you're going to get into problems.
that's true.
The happy camper says, God planted her on that park bench so you could go where you need to go, Diana. Absolutely, happy camper. That is so, so true. So true. Dutch Off Grid Homesteading says, I'm at background testing obs for my live stream tonight. What time are you going on, Dutch? What time are you going on? Gina Pedras Vlogs is here. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome to you. And yeah, if you have a live stream that's going to be going on today or whenever, put it in the chat and let us know what time so that we can all show up over there. Thank you, Burning Up the Roads. Burning Up the Roads says, excellent show today, Diana Brianne Fairchild. Thank you, excellent. Thank you, Burning Up the Roads. You never know what you're going to get here.
Yeah. So one thing, here in United States, because I by myself, I'm not. No, it's my priority to. No, it's not. It's my choice. I like to mingle with people who are like you guys, like matured, and because I learn my experience from not all Filipinos are like that, but I just don't like it. But with you guys, you're like happy people. You don't care what we wear, as long as we could get along each other. But it's so sad. It's so sad because my own people like they tend to judge you and everything. So now I don't really have a lot of friends. I see it like more on quality, but not quantity.
Absolutely.
I'm very choosy when it comes to friends.
Be very choosy.
Learn my lesson.
Absolutely. That's a good word. Be very, very choosy. Miriam, welcome. And I think your boyfriend is here, Regina. Chin I Tong. Is that your boyfriend?
Yes, Chinitong OFW.
Hey, Chin I Tong OFW. He has a wonderful channel as well. I just went on there this morning. I thought I was on your channel, Regina, and then I realized I was on his channel. Anything you want to say to your boyfriend?
Maybe he could come up here.
Well, let me put the stream in here. He can shout out.
Hey, you come here.
And Marty says, you're right, Diana Brianne.
No, this is like a marriage counseling in here.
He'll come up. Marty says, thank you for the thought of you about who you can trust and not specifically here in social media. We can meet good people and bad people. We need to be careful too. Absolutely. The way it works is you will meet good people here and you'll meet people that are not so good. And sometimes you don't know. That's just part of being in the world. The same way on a job, the same way when you go to church, the same way in a neighborhood. You've got to take time to assess who a person is. And that's the most important thing, is just to take your time to assess who someone is.
Exactly.
And so that's what I do. I'm very selective, but I'm very open. I'm very warm to people. I love people. I think the best about people, unless they give me something to not think good of them about.
Is that your secret to be like younger with your age? You look young.
You know what? I have a lot of secrets. I think my secret is get an extra hour of sleep, 1 extra hour, no matter how you get it. Get 1 extra hour of sleep, drink a lot of water. For me, I drink a lot of healthy water. I juice every day. I juice green juices. I'm vegan. Now, I'm not saying you have to be vegan. I think, I may go to be vegetarian instead of vegan. And I am very careful about what I eat. I do exercise every day. I keep a very, very positive attitude, and I surround myself with amazing people. I don't have time to be around people that are not amazing. Only surround yourself with amazing people. Good people. An amazing person can come in many shapes and sizes. Remember, they don't have to be, amazing people can be your grandmother. An amazing person can be your neighbor down the street. An amazing person can be a great listener. An amazing person can be somebody who doesn't say much, but is there for you when you need them.
Yes, I agree with that.
Surround yourself with amazing people and avoid the people who are not. Avoid the people who are just going to use you, and embrace the people who you can lift up and help, but that will also help other people. They don't necessarily have to help you back, but they can help other people in return.
Yeah. So I consider myself as a survivor here in United States, because could you imagine, you came in this country, you don't know somebody, but when I came here, so when I got my divorce because I was a battered wife, so that's a different case. So I have to be on my own, but because so I did it slowly but surely, and I've been through a lot. So what I did is like go to school. I had two jobs at the same time. I'm a single mother, and then I survived.
Yes.
I
You
survived.
keep on going. You build, no one's going to go there and create your life for you. You have got to create your own best life for yourself. And
Yes.
it's not always easy. It's not always easy. We have D at Spectra here, and Jeremiah, I believe it is. I don't have my glasses on, but well, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym in a few minutes.
Mhm.
And Brenda, what are you going to do the rest of the day?
I'm going to grow my channel.
Today?
This is
Okay.
amazing.
All right, too. And you know what? Brenda, you may want to go over to Regina's and to her boyfriend's. I think you will be very happy over there too. And Regina and your boyfriend, I think you should go over to Brenda's channel because I think you'll be very happy there too. Okay. I really do. I really do. I think you really want to get to know each other's channels and share each other out. We're all here to promote each other, and we're all here to lift each other up. Miriam and Jashane, welcome, and Mardez, OFW. So yeah, lift each other up. So you're going to grow today. What are you going to do, Regina?
So I'm just gonna take care of my daughter, and then maybe we're just gonna go out and get some fresh air because we've been here for how many hours. And I do have a live stream at 2 o'clock, so it's gonna be like 5 o'clock Georgia.
Yes.
It's California
When
time.
I get back from the gym, I'll jump on, Regina. I'll jump on. I may not come up on stream, but I'll jump on to say hello and work.
Yes. All the time, you guys are all welcome. Sometimes, I have this crazy costume, but I'm born that way. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I love that.
Well, I want to make people happy, and sometimes I want to make them cry because my experience in life. But it's gonna serve as their inspiration. So what I had experienced.
Well, just keep being you and keep being the best you that you know how to be. And your channel will flourish and your life will flourish and all the wonderful things will enter into your life. And for me, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to go do my workout. I did my 5-mile run. So I'm going to head to the gym and do an hour on the elliptical. Sometimes I go swimming. Other times I just do the machines, and then I'll come back and have dinner with my family. And then I'll be jumping on YouTube. And likely after Brenda finishes tonight, I will probably follow Brenda and come on live maybe around 10 or 10:30, whenever you're done, Brenda. I'll probably, come over to your channel. And as you sum up, I'll go ahead and get my grandma's porch ready.
All right. Sounds awesome.
Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Brenda. I'm so happy, Brenda. I can't believe you even came on, Brenda, because I've asked you a million times and you said you were too shy or something.
But this time, maybe no.
Yeah, you came on. Thank you. Thank you. And
And people,
remember, Brenda is on at 6:30 tonight. Regina is on at 5 p.m. tonight. We're talking Eastern Standard Time. And I'm not promising, but I likely will be on about 10 o'clock tonight from Grandma's porch.
it's
Okay.
gonna be like 12 o'clock. Okay, I'll
Okay.
try my best to go to your live streaming because
Thank you.
I love to talk to you.
Thank you, Regina. Thank you. Well, I love you all much. Now, how we do it on my channel, Brenda knows. We usually stand up, or you can sit down. And what's my little saying, Brenda? You know my saying, right? From my house.
Sure.
Here we go. Thank you, everyone in the stream, for coming. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Gina, I appreciate you for modding, and anyone else, Rosie, for modding. Thank you, everyone. So from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to y'all soon again.
Take care. Be safe.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Have a great evening.
Thank you.